You know, this must be one of the best times to be a Real Madrid fan. We talk about winning La Liga, being so far in the semis. This comes out before the Bayern Munich semi-final. We don't know what's gonna happen there, but let's just say we won the league and Kylian Mbappé will join. The announcement will be super soon. Expected. It's going to blow up. Listen, I say this with pure confidence. He is the best and one of the greatest talents currently in today's age. I mean, this guy is a goal scorer, he's an assister, he's a great dribbler, super fast player. And when I put him against Haaland, I'm choosing Mbappe. But now we discuss what he brings to the table and how he possibly fits in the team. Because with Kylian Mbappe, goals, this guy can absolutely turn any situation into a goal scoring opportunity. With the team we have, with the players we have, and the players that will be built around him, Real Madrid will be dominant for possibly the next 5 years, the next 6 years. It all depends on the amount of years Kylian Mbappe will be at Real Madrid. But even with this big signing, it leaves questions. It leaves questions on the future of Rodrigo Goes. With Rodrigo, what a great season he's having. And I would say overall he cemented himself as one of the best players in the world and for Real Madrid. But I think Vinny obviously is better and there are questions about his future. Why? Because when Mbappe joins, the questions are not surrounding Vinny because Vinny is 100% starter, he can't lose his place. Rodrigo, he can lose his place, and that is where we have doubts. Will he be affected by Kylian Mbappe's arrival? I think he will. His minutes will be affected depending on the formation we go with. If we go with a 4-4-3, Rodrigo slots into the right wing. But as of what we know from this current season, Rodrigo has not necessarily been great at right wing, and therefore Ancelotti has been using him as a left winger. You know, a lot of people will ask about Jude Bellingham's role. Let me clear this up because this is my idea of what I think Bellingham will do. I think he will either still be used as a cam, a CAM, a central attacking midfielder, or he could be pushed down a bit because we know he's versatile when it comes to the midfield. He can play in the central mid. Remember, this guy for Birmingham City, he played as a CDM, a CM, a CAM, and a left midfielder. Bro, this guy was being played almost everywhere. And if you want a player who can adapt to any situation very quickly, it's Jude Bellingham. And obviously he won't score as many goals as he did this season, but if he's going to risk that for Mbappe to score and help the team overall, then I'm happy with it, honestly. You know, Ancelotti will have a lot of problems with choosing the proper squad, but it's good problems. It's good problems to have in the team, and I think there's going to be many great combinations, many good things we'll see. It will overall be extremely exciting. Like, I can't wait. I was just thinking about it. I just can't wait. Take me to next season, honestly. But let's talk about the excitement around Mbappe. Picture this. Vinny and Mbappe playing alongside each other. The two best players in the world, the two best dribblers, most fastest players, and overall best finishers. What could they do alongside each other? Vinny and Mbappe up front. Who knows what the counter attacks will look like? If you have questions about Ancelotti, he will stay until 2026 and no better coach but Ancelotti to coach such a super team, because Ancelotti, we know him for bringing the best out of his best players. We've seen it with Cristiano, we've seen it with Karim Benzema, Vinny Jr., Bellingham, Rodrigo. This guy's resume is insane. One of the greatest coaches in the world, and what better manager to coach one of the best players in the world. Mbappe will also be playing alongside his French teammates in Ferland, Mendy, Kamavinga, Chouameni. Benzema is not here anymore, but you see, we have something to go off. We have teammates that Mbappé is very familiar with, and overall quality players. One of the biggest questions coming out of the UCL was that Kylian Mbappé is not a big game player. We've seen it in the big games this season against Newcastle, Barcelona in the first leg, but I think he is a big game player. You can look at the World Cup final. He scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final. Can you even dispute that at this point? I can't. He proved me wrong on multiple occasions. Look at the Barcelona match. You can say he was silent for the entire match until he scored the 2 goals to knock Barcelona out. So, bro, people who say he's not a big game player, go sleep. You don't know what you're talking about. He's arguably up there with Verney when it comes to big games and being a big game player. And listen, if you're thinking, what if Verney and Rodrigo don't play well with Mbappé? Well, let's look at the rest of the squad. You have Arda Güler, Brahim Diaz, Jude Bellingham, Endrick. What do you think he's going to do alongside players like that? The possibilities are endless. We could genuinely be seeing a generational run of talent, counter-attacks, and goals. One of the things that many PSG fans have told me, and that even Barcelona fans have told me, is that Mbappé will ruin the dressing room. Now, Real Madrid's dressing room, Real Madrid's locker room, they are one of the best locker rooms in the world, and arguably when people think about the chemistry in the team, they often get big praises when it comes to the team and how good they work together. Real Madrid ultimately are like a family, and I doubt that Kylian Mbappé can change anything, and especially with egos. Kylian Mbappé obviously has an ego, let's be honest. Ronaldo had an ego. Benzema had an ego. Everybody has egos. And what team can handle egos better than Real Madrid? Bro, Vinny is even egotistical. Everybody in that team has an ego because they know how good they are. They know what they can do. And if you're saying that it's gonna ruin the team, it doesn't. Trust me. It will only bring the best out of each and every player on that squad. But we know at the start of last season, Mbappé got called out many times for the way he was treating Lionel Messi, Neymar Jr., and the rest of his teammates. How can I explain? It's shocking. It is shocking. You don't treat your teammates like that. I don't think that will happen at Real Madrid, and if it were to happen, the Real Madrid honestly would handle it. I think Ancelotti would handle it, and man, that's one of those things I don't have the answer to that, so I'm not gonna say anything. One of the biggest questions is, can Kylian Mbappé fill the shoes of CR7? And my honest opinion is, I don't think we'll ever see a player as good as Ronaldo was. And Kylian Mbappé can come close, but I don't think he breaks Ronaldo's records. He could in some beautiful world. Kylian Mbappé could break Ronaldo's records, but I just don't see it happening. It's very difficult. But now let's talk about the announcement. The announcement is that Real Madrid could announce Kylian Mbappé possibly after the season, or it could be very soon according to Fabrizio Romano. And listen, Mbappé is the perfect player to usher in this new era of talent. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. It's the best time to be a Real Madrid fan. And listen, if you enjoyed the video, smash like, subscribe. And right here is a video where we go fully in depth about what Mbappé changes in the squad. But if you enjoyed, subscribe. Peace.